Super Mario Galaxy!
Super Mario Galaxy is one of the greatest Mario games to ever release. Everyone, and I mean everyone, has praised this game to death. The gameplay is immersive, the level design is very creative, and, of course, the music is incredible. The orchestra is perfect for the space wonder that is this game. This is definitely one of my favorite video game soundtracks of all time. And I decided to do something a little bit crazy. I'm gonna rank every song. I know. That's not a normal ranking, but I wanted to do it, and no one can stop me. Besides, it's relevant because the Super Mario Galaxy movie is releasing in April, and this is my way of commemorating it. I'll mostly be basing this on my personal enjoyment of each song, of course, so I believe there will be some hot takes in here. Please feel free to roast my music taste in the comments below. There are 82 songs here, but since they're songs that last anywhere between 30 seconds and about 2 minutes, I won't spend too much time on them honestly, but I still hope that my takes will be insightful. With that said, let's get into the ranking. This isn't even a song. It's just noise that plays while you collect the first Grand Star while pressing down these panels. Not something I would ever listen to. Ugh. Simply the worst, because there's nothing to say about it. There's a few of these noise songs that we have to get to before we get to the real song, so just hold on. Again, more noise. It does set up the boss fight. It's short, and has nothing to say. I like Major Burrows well enough, but this song does nothing for me. The noise is not very appealing. This song just pisses me off for some reason. It's essentially just a sped up version of the real song, which is much higher on the list, but it just does not work at this speed. I think it's a poor recycling of a much better song, and quite frankly, it should not exist at all. This is simply not a good song to listen to. Skip it.
I mean, it's alright,
This song definitely leaves a lot to be desired. A boring melody and an unflattering series of notes. It fits the boss fight well enough, but if I'm being honest, most of the boss songs in this game are not really up to snuff. There's 2 in my top 10, but I really don't like most of these boss songs. That's something the games could have been better at. So yeah, Megaleg is not amazing. I honestly forgot this song existed. I remember the rest of them, but not this one. It's definitely a testament to how forgettable this track is. It sure does sound like a drip drop, which is not very impressive in a game that features many orchestral hits.
I want the dippin' sauce dripping down my cheeks.
While not the worst, the award for most forgettable song definitely goes to the DDG. Noise! Yes, we are back to the noise. And yeah, I do think it works well with the theme. More noise. The good news is, this is actually good noise. Like, this would make good elevator music, I think. There's an otherworldly feel to it. Unfortunately, it's not really a song in the traditional sense, so it has to rank low, even though it's pretty cool. This is pretty ominous. Again, it's just noise, but I like the dread it provides before you face Bowser at the end of the Even Worlds. This is a very short and a little too quick for my taste. It's only 30 seconds. Plus, it's with the title. Someone as distinguished as Baron Burr deserves better. He is the real star of this galaxy. He was the only one who opposed Mr. Mario. Sad that he was not allowed to have a good song. So she reads to the Lumas, and we are held captive as we hear about her sad childhood, but I don't care if Peach is her mama. I just wants to get the stars, but I guess I did enter the room under my own free will, so now we have melodrama. It's nice noise. This could be very good background noise if someone wanted it to, and it works well for the domes as that appear throughout the game. But since it is just noise, it doesn't deserve to place highly. Probably the noise you will hear the most often, as it appears after most power stars that you find. It's nice and all, but again, it's not really a song. It's mostly just stylized noise. The underground Mario theme, but in a lighter tone to have us wait until we beat up this Dino Piranha for no reason. Like no reason at all. Honestly, this dude is justified, but we'll get to that later. For now, this is serviceable enough. This is nice music to be sure, but I think the first iteration is better. Number 2 is shorter than number 1, and the replacement music isn't quite as pensive, so I have this placed at the good old nice position of 69. Honestly, there's nothing inherently wrong with this song. It plays as a boss song well, and it does ramp up the intensity a bit, but personally this song does nothing for me. The da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da is honestly too repetitive and not the catchiest thing in the world. The better Shark song is the Jaws theme, but also the Clams theme from SpongeBob. It's very good as well. But this theme, Yeah, it ain't it, Chief. This is basically the same song as 66, just with a worse ending, so I'll just yap about. This is a really short song. It's kinda nice, but it does not do too much. The cutscene is really short, so it makes sense why it's not long at all, but it doesn't help on this ranking. As such, it sits down here. Also, why did they reuse this for the big staircase, but just change the song a tiny bit? Seems unnecessary. But whatever, at least it lets this list sit at a nice, even 82. It's reminiscent of Bowser's final boss fight later, which would be cool, but without the deep choir, it really isn't. Honestly, I think this one should be called Peach's Castle Stolen, and Mario being knocked off the castle and being left to die. Well, that song should be called Catastrophe. It makes too much sense, but for some reason it just did not happen. It's not anything special, but if I'm being honest, it works well for what it is. It doesn't need to be too much, so honestly, it just works. But it pales in comparison to the file select music for Super Mario 64. That one's way better, but Galaxy's iteration is not terrible. Not in the slightest. It's a well enough little ditty to set the stage for the 3 battles with Bowser that you will encounter in this game. It's only 30 seconds, but the really works here in my opinion. Not the worst small song in the world. It's very nice. It's a nice intro to the game as you run around the Mushroom Kingdom. It's whimsical enough for the setting, and it has a nice rhythm to it. It's not amazing or anything, of course, evident by its low ranking, but it's actually nice to listen to. You know, I think this ranking is going to be a very, very positive one. I like it quite a lot. The part after the main part is pretty cool, where the slow, quote-unquote, melodramatic part takes place. It is very, very cool. It's also very, very short, but it makes the best of it while being an intro to this marvelous game. You're in for a treat. This is definitely an iconic theme, but at first it's quite quaint. The heavier instruments are not introduced yet, so this song will have to rank lower, but it did set the foundation for one of the most iconic Mario Galaxy pieces, so I do have to give it some credit. I like it well enough, but it really gets repetitive after a while. I think someone as high caliber as Bowser Jr. deserves a better theme song, while I'm pelting him with Koopa shells. Wait. It's kind of like the equivalent of me hurling human bodies at a war general. Man, I'm sure the Germans have done that before. This is a pretty good boss fight, but it's not the cream of the crop. It's fun to listen to this as I pelt coconuts
Consider the coconut.
at this cranky octopus, but this isn't exactly amazing. It's simply alright.
Consider the coconut.
A nice remix of the underground theme. It has a good sound, and it makes it sound spacey well enough. I think this is generally overall a good song, which by my calculations makes about 57 good songs in the ranking. Maybe more. Let's see what the other 56 are. This song is good, but only barely. Okay, I generally like it, but it definitely fits more into C tier rather than A tier. I like the melody well enough, but it's not really catchy, and it's not really something I often remember when thinking about this game. I much prefer other songs, even if this is a good melody. It's a standard good song. Yeah, it shows the urgency very well, but it's nothing too special. However, there is one part, about 44 seconds in, that really soars above and beyond for this song. It is really, really phenomenal. Like, way better than the rest of the song. It actually outshines the rest of the song by a very, very wide margin. But while it is phenomenal, it only lasts for about 10 seconds before returning to mainly only good, like a 7 out of 10. Very sad. Fortunately, the phenomenal songs are approaching. Don't you worry. Oh, also here's the phenomenal part. The robotic sounds work well here, as a robo song in and of itself. The music fits the quest up the mech trek of the level as well, which is what Mario Galaxy does best. Having its music fit a certain theme. Yeah, I dig it. Also, these guys, are they British? I don't know if it seems like they would be. Like, oh Mario, good chap, that bloody Mecha Bowser is causing a havoc. It's interrupting my tea time. I don't know, dude. Maybe count if they're British or something else. I don't know what else they could be. Maybe French? Ah, finally, some good boss fight music. Major Burrows has always been a fun boss, so it makes sense that his music has a sort of fun vibe to it. Yeah, maybe rather simple, but it works. And with that out of the way, I think it's now time for the B tier songs. These are songs that I thoroughly enjoy, even if not wholeheartedly.
Yeah, baby! Your face is good. I'm a Seuss.
It's pretty good. There's a nice ominous tone throughout. It's not amazing or anything, but we really are starting to get into the good songs. I quite enjoy listening to this song, and would potentially listen to it as I do projects for school or whatnot. The very first boss fight of the whole game. His music is well put together. It's quick and fun, which perfectly matches how this boss is fought, as we run around and try to smack his little tail. But quite honestly, I feel bad for this guy. All he was doing is chilling in his little egg, and Mario smacked it open. Rude. Like that's a jerk move, Plumber Boy. I don't blame Donna Piranha at all. I'm sure if we asked him nicely for the Power Star, he would have given it to us, but no, we just had to beat him up. Mario, you're no good. This is why Luigi is better. Luigi would never do that. Oh. I expected better from you, Luigi. This is similar to the race theme later on the list, but now it's spooky. Honestly though, it just seems like a watered down version of the real theme. Not that it's bad, it fits the atmosphere well, but the OG is gonna be way higher on the list. I mean, sorry, I don't make the wait, yes I do. What am I saying? What? It's a nice march to Enter the Galaxy. Yes, it is short, but it's an essential piece of music. You'll be hearing it a lot, and it's a good one, honestly. Yeah, it's not study-worthy per se, but it's still nice to hear. It's generally a nice song, but it ain't anything too special. I like the melody and the quiet of it at about 47 seconds, but I can't say that it's the best. At least until later, when it has a reprise of Dusty Garden Galaxy. That's one of the best Mario Galaxy songs. I know it's just copying homework, but it does it well. Plus the pitch is different enough to make it work. This sure is sad music. At least when you know the context of her being sad. Yeah, it can hit you right in the feels. Thankfully the Lumas are always there to look out for her, and now she looks after them. It's nice and stuff. The OG is an amazing piece, and a lot of that still transfers over to this song, but dang it, this piece is exponentially inferior to the Above Seas version of the song. Yeah, it works, and I understand why they did it. It's not a bother to listen to, not by a long shot. It's just watered down. Which is the point, but it still hurts. Speaking of which, it's the same thing here. However, the reason this one ranks above Beach Bowl is because the intro is the same as the real version of the song. As such, some of the charm is intact. I know these water galaxies need remixes for when you go underwater, but for this ranking, that unfortunately results in a massive drop from where the real song ranks. It's nice boss music for sure. Bowser deserves a great theme, and he gets one here. I love it, especially when the choir kicks in once Bowser burns his tail. Great, man. Just great. I think this is proof that a deep background choir in a song can definitely make it better. Not always, but here it works. It's rather quaint for sure, but it's enjoyable. It's a slower piece, but that's why it works pretty well. I love skating around on the ice mountain. Traversing it is fun, and the snowy vibe this song prevents is incredible. While the weaker of the two iterations of this melody in my opinion, this piece deserves its ice flowers. Those stupid bunnies. I can't catch them. It's so frustrating. How am I supposed to get them? Stupid. Yeah, but don't let that detract you from this song. The music is innocent. It's perfect for an infuriating buddy chase. It is very good chase music, so it fits the theme well. Yeah, this is one I could conceivably dance to be honest. Or at least I would if I didn't need to catch that bunny. Yes, this is the same melody as Ice Mountain, but the reason this is higher is simply because I like the instrumental changes more. It's kind of like when you get Yoshi on a level and the percussion is added in. If only they added you, Yoshi. Oh well, there's the second game, but that's not our focus. Anyway, back to the song. It feels like a Lava Planet song for sure, which considering it's the same melody as Ice Mountain, it's kind of impressive. Works really well. Despite being synonymous with the new Super Mario Bros. Series, the Ice Flower's first appearance in a mainline Mario game was in Super Mario Galaxy. The song is really cool, boasting a fantastic instrumental, along with a quicker and quicker pace once the flower is about to wear off. It creates an important sense of urgency with it.
Family.
Aside from obviously being a Fast and Furious reference, this song takes Rosalina's observatory theme and makes it really pensive. It's kind of touching, honestly. It's a stunning goodbye to the game, and hearing it makes me feel something. It's number 38. What is 38? Good night. So yeah, this is a new song for the Nintendo Switch 2 version. It's actually quite cool, rather pensive and stuff, like
Family.
It's a rather good song, considering it made the top half of my list. Good job, new song.
Excellent meme. Approved.
Now we're entering A tier. These are certified bops, and to start we have the Cosmic Comet. It's a simple but nice remix of the Underground theme with a tone that fits the mischievous cosmic clones you have to race. Races are rather easy in and of itself, but it's nice to listen to the track as you dominate this faker. Also, my favorite part is how the song slows down or speeds up depending on the speed of the ball that you are rolling on. The track is so upbeat as you traverse these grassy fields, either very slowly, like me, or quick, like a speedster. The song and level remind me almost like a golf course, honestly. Maybe because of that hole at the end? Whatever it is, the whole thing has just a nice energy to it. Yes, this is simply the Invincible theme from the original game, and by original I mean original Super Mario Bros. Game, but it's a classic for a reason. While it is technically a remix, other classic themes got full remixes, whereas this is just the same theme with slightly different instruments and slightly different harmonies. But it'd still be good though. It's similar to the first Starball, but like Terminator 2, Empire Strikes Back, The Dark Knight, and How Asian Parents Flex 2, the sequel is better than the original. In my opinion, at least. The fiery feel gives it a little zing, which makes the higher notes and greater sense of intensity have some more purpose. This is a short song, yes, but I love the atmosphere it provides. It is, indeed, a tense moment. This is the best of the short songs in this game, and considering the fact it's this high up while only being 30 seconds, that's actually pretty impressive, not gonna lie. Definitely one of the best openings to any song in this entire soundtrack. The is so amazing. Unfortunately, the rest of the song is not quite as electric as the S tier opening, but the rest of the song is still really, really good. It is an amazing opening to an amazing game. Two words come to mind to describe this song: whimsy and pensive. I like this theme quite a lot, and I feel like I hear this a lot when playing the game. There's a feel to it, and I definitely consider it to be one of the best Mario Galaxy songs. If anything, it may be underappreciated. Aw, this is more pensive crap. Wait, crap doesn't make sense to describe something cool. Whatever, it's a cool way to end the main story of the game. Back in the Mushroom Kingdom where we belong. Hopefully Bowser doesn't try to make a new galaxy again. Hopefully he doesn't try to go super duper big and try to steal Peach that way. Can you imagine that? That'd be insane. We'll probably need to wait like 100 years to do that anyways, so I guess we're safe for now. Honestly, it feels kind of like a lullaby. This really says Luma, and honestly, it's probably one of the most iconic Mario Galaxy themes. There's not much to say here. It's not quite S tier for me because it is short and not something I would normally take the time out of my way to listen to, but it's still great. No, don't do this, no. Ooh. This is the same as Luma, but with the added orchestral. It makes the song even more sad somehow, which is kind of impressive. Because of this, it slots in one spot above its OG counterpart. A deserving spot for sure. I mean, it is best number. A vast improvement over number 1, with more instruments this time. I'll discuss this track later, its final form. Like Ice Mario, but just better. I mean, the instrumentation is simply superior, and the fact that they go for the lower notes is just supreme. If I had to pick a music theme between the two, Fire Mario wins 10 times out of 10. No contest. Plus, it's generally more fun to use. Except for skating, I guess. Ice Mario has that one beat. This is low-key such a banger song. The music presents the danger very well, but it's actually just very, very catchy. I love how it sounds. Very underrated, as I don't hear a lot of love for it, I think, but this is just really, really amazing. If Fiery Temple makes this worthy,
You are worthy
of these realms, worthy of your title! You're worthy!
Very good. An improvement upon the march that was earlier in the list, because it's longer and has more instrumentation. This is a great first level track. I think it's a top tier song, and its harmony needs to be studied. Oh, okay, not really, but it's still good. A remix of the athletic theme from Super Mario Bros. 3, and it is used to great effect here. It's such a whimsical feel, and it fits well with the planets this song is used for. I could jam to it all day. It's not just the song itself, it's how it's used, and how well it works in the game Super Mario Galaxy, largely free of any other context in the wider Mario series. Perhaps the most epic song so far outside of the opening of Overture. The longest lasting timed power-up deserves the most epic theme in my opinion. And by longest lasting timed power-up, I mean like, it's the longest lasting that eventually wears off. Like, B-Mario doesn't count because the only way you can use that is by damaging yourself or going in water. Anyway, actually flying in this game is a great achievement. Especially since that Luma's being mean about it, he's not nice. Boo, I'll fly away from you.
Alright, now it's
Great! The Stingray is your vehicle of non-choice. I had no idea how the water physics work, but the song itself is legendary. It's whimsical, but definitely has that factor that sounds like it does belong in a race. Another song I could dance to, if I wasn't bad at dancing. It has more of a touching feel than, say, A Wish. Yes, it's the Gusty Garden Galaxy theme again, but slowed down and played on soft piano, so it gives it a sadder, pensive, but complete feel. It's honestly amazing. It totally deserves being in the top 20 for sure. Amazing theme of the game's ending.
Oh dear. Gorgeous.
This is the only level where you don't fly in, you walk in. As you do, the song begins, sweeping you on the epic journey that is to follow. It's clear that Mario is going to have to go through the ringer in order to save Peach and defeat Bowser. Even from just the music alone. It's sweeping, it's epic, it's final. Finality is the name of the game here, and the music track accomplishes this perfectly. I know this may seem too high, but to me it's an iconic theme, okay? The desert tone obviously works well with the galaxy, but I just love the way it's arranged. It fits the theme perfectly, arguably more so than any other galaxy. Even if the desert levels aren't the best, they are always so fun to play in my opinion, thanks to the existence of this marvelous song. One of the more iconic themes, this perfectly combines
Family.
friendly spooky and space adventure. Yes, the theme isn't exactly scary, because, this is Mario, but it works for the ghost level that it is. I don't know why it's a waltz, but I just dig it. If you put this at a dance, would people dance to it? And now I gotta find that out. Just gotta hack into the DJ somehow. This has a soft, almost unspoken feel to it. You hear this in the Gateway Galaxy, of course. As you first meet Rosalina and hear her plight, and your plight, I guess. It's befitting of her character, considering her somewhat eccentric nature at times. It's kind of a beautiful song. Its soft nature plays Rosalina very well. This is the first level you launch to from the observatory. It has a nice feel to it, and it's also quite fun. A great introduction to the fun music that you'll see littered all throughout Mario Galaxy. Exceptional. Also one of the most iconic songs, this is a great song that plays as you explore B-Land. I know that's not what it's called. It's calmer than Good Egg, but overall, I think I prefer this song slightly. It honestly fits the vibe of its galaxy way more than Good Egg, as it simply feels like a B song, you know? Mr. B would be proud. Wait, is there even a Mr.? No, I just made that up. It has the start of Overture, which I love, but then the rest of the song is great too. It's a phenomenal end-credit song as your journey is finally over after 60 to 90 power stars collected and Bowser defeated. Truly one of the greats. I love this theme. It's quiet and pensive, done to the maximum it can be in this game. well, except for maybe Rebel Racing. But that's neither here nor there. It's quiet and makes you think, which I love about this track. I used to think it was just okay, but looking back now, yeah, it's a banger for sure. Yes, this is just from Super Mario 64. It's not even like a clever remix, but the song is still amazing, just adapted for modern 2007 times. This game can vote. The song shows well you approaching Bowser, and it feels like a Marching Castle song. The beat is incredible. Yes, maybe it's too high for a non-original track, but I'm ranking them based only on this game, so it's 11.
Cream of the crop, dip on the top.
Yes. Probably the most famous Mario Galaxy song of all time. The one that repeats its motif several times in other songs, and the one that was in the Mario movie credits. We all know it, we all love it. It's weird that this galaxy is rather minor in terms of level design and importance, but its track is arguably the most important, at least in terms of impact. Now, I don't think it's quite the best track ever. I think there are 9 more songs that are more, better in my opinion, that I'd rather listen to. But come on, obviously this is S plus tier. There's no contest. It has to be in the top 10. Heck, I'm probably sinning by not putting it in the top 5, honestly. But, well, this is my opinion. So, that sucks. Y'all are sleeping on this one. I am serious when I say this is one of the best tracks in the whole game. Especially the ba-da-da, da-da-da, da-da-da, ba-ba-da part. Just rocks so hard, especially for what is a mini-boss fight. Camilla isn't that important to the game, but her track is one of my favorites. This is easily the most underrated track in the whole game. It's not talked about as much as the other ones, which is why I want you to know about its brilliance. I'm serious, y'all. You need to listen to this right now. Well, after the video, obviously, please. But listen to it. It'll change your life. or at the very least, you'll be like, oh yeah, it's pretty good. If Gusty Garden is the most famous Galaxy theme, this is number 2. The melody is finally able to reach its full potential with all the backing instruments. Everything here is perfect. It's amazing music for the World Hub, and it fits with the space theme amazingly. Although it's not quite as great as the LEGO Marvel Superheroes Hub music, that one is probably the best song ever, let's be honest. I've always loved this theme. It really does feel like you're at the beach. One of the most laid-back tracks in the whole game. Like you're just there to relax and take in the sights. All the levels are also really laid back, such as getting a shell and finding silver stars, which fits the music very, very well. What can I say? Beaches are cool. Well, unless there's jellyfish. Choir opening, you know you're in for some heavy stuff. Final battles deserve the best music, and Bowser delivers it in spades. It's the best boss music in the game, and it deserves it. It's a fight to the end, and while the boss isn't exactly all that hard, it's still satisfying to beat. Why did they go so hard on a filler galaxy? I'm pretty sure there's only 2 stars here, but the music is so good. It feels like a military song, and the entire thing is just euphoria packed into my ears. It's so good. You know what? It's so good. I love the galaxy more subconsciously just because of the music. Even if the galaxy isn't amazing, the track is, meaning I love it even more. That is the power of music. That is why we rank every song in Super Mario Galaxy 2007.
This is just a remix of the OG Mario theme in a toyish sound. So why does it slap so hard? Number 1, the instruments. I love this sound so much. There's a lot of whimsy to be found here, and it works very well due to the toy atmosphere of the galaxy. It just fits the theme perfectly. Toy Time Galaxy is one of my favorites of the whole entire game. This is also a song I could easily dance to. Not that I would, at least not in front of people, but maybe alone or something. This is basically the same as Attack of the Airship, so we'll talk about it later. I will say that the only reason this is lower is because it feels less cinematic. Dude, I don't know. This theme is just great. Captain Toad is one of the most inspired characters in the Mario franchise ever. Like, he's Captain Toad. The mostly fearful, but still adventurous Toad who's out looking for power stars and helping Mario along the way. Sometimes. I love this theme. It's not much, but I refuse to put it lower. It'd be so funny if I put this at number 1 just to troll with y'all. But honestly, I think putting it at number 2 is arguably a bigger troll. It's like, yeah, I love this song so much, I'm willing to put it at number 2, but I still have something above it. Like, what could I put above the Captain Toad theme? What can I even say? Yes, this is a remix from Super Mario Bros. 3, but it has the greatest upgrade to any Mario song in history. This is the definitive version of the song. I will not be taking questions. As Bowser swoops from the sky to steal Peach and her castle, you see the fear in her eyes. This theme presents the danger perfectly, and the way it ends is perfect. When I first played this game, this song very much reminded me of the Imperial March, one of the greatest movie songs of all time. But it's distinct enough to not feel like a ripoff. Mario Galaxy pulled it off, and now it has become my favorite, and I personally think the best, song in Super Mario Galaxy. And that's the list. Tell me in the comments why you think Big Bad Bugaboom is the greatest musical achievement since Beethoven and I should be excommunicated for my horrible takes. If this video does well, I'll make another video. Always open to other opinions. Have a great day, everybody.
What do you mean? Do you mean to wish me a good...
No, I meant it in kindness, I swear.